There's this myth in business that logos are sacred, untouchable, invincible, never altered, never adapted, never interpreted. And I understand why that is. Brand consistency matters. But brand obsession? That's usually insecurity wearing a suit. When McDonald's did a collaboration with Minecraft, they didn't just slap Minecraft graphics on a standard box. They pixelated the golden arches, like this. And they did it on purpose. They adapted their most recognizable symbol to match the culture they were stepping into. Now that's brand evolution. And that's okay. They weren't weakening the brand. They were showing confidence in it. Because strong brands can flex. Weak brands police their own shadows. I once worked for someone who treated our company logo like it was constitutional law. No alterations, no special editions, no campaign-specific versions, no temporary changes for events. The logo had to be exactly the same everywhere, always. And here's what I realized. They thought the logo was the brand, but it's not. The logo is a symbol. The brand is what people feel. If your identity is so fragile that a temporary variation creates confusion, you don't have a consistency problem. You have a positioning problem. And here's where it gets interesting. The same companies that refuse to ever modify their logo, they put it everywhere. Not once, not tastefully, top left, top right, bottom corner, on the product, behind the product, on the packaging, on the insert, on the sticker. You get the idea, right? That's not brand confidence. That's called insecurity. And if your logo is the loudest thing on your product, you probably don't trust your product. And if the only thing carrying your brand equity is repetition of the mark, you're compensating. Brand strength is not measured by clear space, Pantone accuracy, minimum size rules, or whether the circle R is present on every instance. Brand strength is measured by relevance, cultural awareness, positioning clarity, emotional connection. Customers don't choose you because your logo spacing is consistent. They choose you because you matter to them. Now, the same company that refused to ever alter the logo, they did a rebrand, launched the new mark, they plastered it everywhere, but it wasn't registered yet. So, 6 months later, when it was finally registered, we had to go back and replace all those logos with a new one that included the circle R. Do you know how difficult it was to track down each and every one of those logos? That obsession was never about brand strength. It was about control. Obviously, legal protection matters. Of course it does. But if your biggest brand move this quarter is adding a circle R, you don't have a marketing strategy. You have a compliance checklist. Temporary logo modifications make sense when it supports a promotion, it signals collaboration, it aligns with a cultural moment, it increases relevance without creating confusion, it has a clear start and end date, holiday editions, cause-based adaptations, co-branded campaigns. The key word here is intentional. Not sloppy, not random, intentional. A logo is a signature. It's not the whole story. And if you keep signing your name bigger and bigger, it usually means the story isn't strong enough. But strong brands understand this. They know when to stay consistent. And they know when to flex. If your brand can't bend, it probably isn't strong enough yet. And this might be wrong, but your logo isn't sacred. Your positioning is. This Might Be Wrong is available on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts.